Hi friends, Lenora here. I am hopping on right now because I have a little story that inspired me and I wanted to share it with you. It's about a man and a moth. So there was a man walking in the woods and he came across a cocoon and he recognized the cocoon as an emperor moth cocoon. He was very excited to come across this moth, so he took it from the branch and he brought it home so he could watch it develop and come out of its cocoon. So one day he was observing it and he noticed there was a little hole on the top. So in his enthusiasm, he decided to make the hole a little bigger because he wanted to help the moth come out of the cocoon. But what happened was when the moth came out of its cocoon, its body was normal sized, but its wings were very small and it couldn't fly. So the man thought he was helping the moth, but what happened was he ended up hurting the moth instead because he took away the moth's struggle and he prevented the moth from doing what it needed to do in order to develop its wings so that it could fly. So sometimes, we could do that to ourselves, can't we? We can back away from the things in this life that are uncomfortable, and it can prevent us from becoming the people that we are meant to be. We can make ourselves incapable of flying because we shrink away from the struggle that is necessary to make ourselves fly. The thing is that God created us for struggle. You are made to do hard things. In Romans 5:3, it says, "We even boast of our afflictions, knowing that affliction produces endurance, and endurance proven character, and proven character hope." Part of a great life is taking on the hard things in life. Difficulties are worth the effort. Do not attempt to rid yourself of the hard things, but adopt the mindset of leaning into the hard things. Part of that is trust. Trust that God has your back, essentially. You cannot be who you were meant to be, created to be, if you don't embrace this struggle. My hard thing was that I found myself in the middle of was when I got hurt. And I lost my ability to be the mother and the wife and the nurse that I had built my identity around. I could not do those things at the capacity that I had done them before. And but God had bigger things for me. And He inspired me to lean into those troubles that I found myself surrounded in. In doing that, I feel that I'm a stronger person for it, wiser, a more patient person, and more trusting that God does truly care for me and that He will carry me when I am too weak to carry myself. In the past year, I faced some additional struggles. I faced a new pain diagnosis, and I faced, honestly, some people who were unkind to me. And they kind of bullied me and made fun of me and just were all around unkind. And even though I know in my head that people do things like that because it's a reflection of who they are, not a reflection of who I am. It's a reflection of their insecurities, their jealousies. It's still, I still let it bother me. I still let it get into my head. And that was a struggle that I had to lean into. And that was difficult. It really kind of stopped me a little bit this year. But I gave myself permission to let these people go. And that was a very healthy thing for me to do. And I'm healthier and happier for it. And I leaned into the struggles and I did what was uncomfortable by letting these people go so I could rise above the destruction really that they were causing in my spirit. So whatever hard thing you're facing, you can do it. Be okay with being uncomfortable. It is in the state of being uncomfortable where you will grow your wings, where you will grow in strength, where you will grow in endurance. Know you are not alone. Show up, press on, fight on, elevate your courage. Trust God is there with you because He desires to make you better, to develop you in good character, and to make you an example of the fruits of hope. Let me end with asking this. Just a little prayer. Eternal God, in whom mercy is endless and the treasury of compassion inexhaustible, look kindly upon us and increase your mercy in us, that in difficult moments we might not despair, nor become despondent, but with great confidence submit ourselves to your holy will, which is love and mercy itself. And that, my friends, is what we're striving for, to live in the arms of God's love and mercy. And we do that through the struggle and overcoming the struggle with His grace. God bless, and I'll see you soon. Bye.